What's up, guys? Today, me and Cryptic versus Space and Chains.
Facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. For three, Edwards cans it from downtown. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's
That was
so
funny,
critical
Cryptic.
that teams have players that are ready
Cryptic,
to
you
step
ain't
up
talking.
and produce. It really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
You're gonna double team me. Alright, never mind.
The three gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's
First,
not gonna
first,
miss that
yeah, let's go
shot.
for 3-pointer of the game, Cryptic.
Now McDaniels outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he really
All the way.
wanted that shot.
All the way, Jalen. All the way, all the way, all the way. It's like,
That wide open.
Cryptic all the way.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Oh, here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the
Get
NBA?
that out of here.
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
Screen shaking like crazy, though.
has inserted
The AI is
himself
doing
into the
that.
best
There you go.
player
Now it stops.
in this conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren.
The
Look out.
screen's having a
And
seizure.
now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines.
He makes
You
both
got
of them.
for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer.
He always makes it. Alright.
Totally agree, DA. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And here is Williams. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
Hey, so I can make them
This one
too.
for three.
Ah.
Williams can't hit. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Master Gobert. And here is DiVincenzo. For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
And so many teams now look to establish.
I don't know why I was over there either.
Set up
Alright.
everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team
There's no
wants
way.
to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points.
Ah,
was
why did I pass
sending,
back?
think, a message.
Alright.
Williams with a clean look. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander. As that
And now
one goes
Ludor's
in.
on pace. I ain't on the pace, but Ludor on him.
This game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never
Down by
in a
3.
hurry.
Minnesota leading by 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It's Edwards on the wing. To the right side. Randall. Back to Edwards. On the wing, Williams. There's the 3.
Of course,
They
he's
grab their own miss. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by
Timberwolves 23.
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the
I got
top.
10 points.
Nicely done.
Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his
Hey,
biggest.
keep it left above him, but he misses, so it doesn't matter.
He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Pass to Hartenstein. So they take the lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Gobert the screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 26.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Basket counts.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Good D by Holmgren.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Williams.
I'm open now.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Edwards can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by
The
3.
game. There you go.
Williams with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. From deep,
The Big
Gilgeous
Bang.
Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside. Williams, that's good. Williams has got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Picked by Randall. Here's Edwards. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Timberwolves trailed by 9.
Ludor didn't get rebound.
Outside Edwards. Down low.
Rudy
And the shot
Gobert.
goes in from Rudy Gobert.
The assist.
Yeah, boy.
Bears got his first points in this one.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Pass.
Hartenstein
All right.
from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just
Rudy
standing
Gobert.
playing.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that corner
Yeah, he's
pocket
huge.
triple. Terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
I had one
One
wish.
guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate.
If I had one wish,
Gilgeous-Alexander,
we would
Doris,
be
he
best
is
friends.
rocketing up the
Love
charts.
one another.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Outside Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Here's Gobert. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We've got 13 seconds left in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Williams.
No.
Way up off target. And that concludes the first half. Thunder out in front. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
Last game, Cryptic, me and you ended with 30-plus points. I think you had 39, and I had 37.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
We get ball on it.
A floater. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Why am I guarding pace?
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly.
All right.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Here we go. All right.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Williams for 3. Julius
All right.
Randle with
Come on,
the
Jalen.
rebound. And Minnesota has possession. For 3, Edwards. And finished off by Gobert.
You know, one thing that has
I
stood
make it
out
3 on
tonight
game.
is
I have
his
like 20.
scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Get it.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
I mean, if I score a point, I get out 20, so. Pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 19-footer is on the money. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it
All right,
one
Nick,
step
come on,
at
let me-
a time.
give me the ball, I gotta get my
Shai
20. If I get a
Gilgeous-Alexander
3 or
says,
any or
"I
2,
think
I'm
we all
automatically
stay in the
20.
moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to
21
win
points.
at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. To the inside. Holmgren with the steal. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get 37 to 50. Damn.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
For 3, Edwards.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
That one from long range. He's got 24.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they can
24 points. I think I won points in you now, Cryptic, I think.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
It's crazy how you guys only have one white dude on your team right now.
Inside.
This is the only white guy you have on your team right now.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket in this one.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run
Miss.
by Oklahoma City.
Pass to Edwards.
Oh my god. Oh.
Launches
Now I'm
it.
going to change all of a sudden.
Edwards with confidence.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Fuck it. Ah,
Williams can't get it to go.
I was
Well,
open.
you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, this is the all-around game of Julius Randle, right? We think that he can score it, board it, but how about that
Go
pass?
15 go.
Well, the ascension of
Oh,
Jalen
you
Williams
get you get your free throws.
and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
Back to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Yes, that goes in.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Outside Williams. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
I made it anyway. I got 27 points now.
A shooter as there is, you've got to stay connected or
I
it's
can
a
get 30.
problem.
Here's
Like
Edwards.
scoring the 3.
Has to Gobert. It's stolen by Dort.
Here, pass.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. Picked up by Edwards.
30.
From deep, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
I have 30 points.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change
Like you?
the game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Oklahoma
All right.
City leading by 17. Gilgeous Alexander, good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 30.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And just miss after miss right now.
All the way.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to
Still made it,
continue
though.
missing. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to McDaniel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting.
46.
I stood there. He said 3 and.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3
32
quarters.
points.
It's Edwards on the wing.
They want to use Thunder next.
Over in the corner, Randall.
Randall.
Just 5 on the clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, that's a blown
Short.
defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Has to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From downtown. And it's blocked by Gilgeous Alexander.
Cryptic, what did you think of the movie? 'Cause I know you watched it.
Here's McDaniels.
Play so you can watch
Over in the
Superman.
corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 3. Randall. They get it again. A nice shot by McDaniel.
That was a 2. But count it as a 2 though, Chase, not a
We're
3.
just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
Critic.
Here's Gilgis Alexander.
Should have passed.
Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Edwards.
Get out of here.
Williams with the block. It's tipped. Shoots from 12. Rebound by the
I went for a
Timberwolves.
layup, not a dumb 2-pointer.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Pass that.
And it's Gilgis Alexander missing. Edwards drives in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
The more shots, and I can get 40 points.
And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 40 points.
Boy, that defense must be better.
I'm about to get 30
Anthony
points,
Edwards getting
Critic.
it done
I
on
have
the
36.
And that one's good. Gilgis Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 19. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the
pass.
fourth. Right side, Williams. Over Edwards. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He ran over. He wasn't on me for a second though. But as soon as I got ball, all of a sudden he's on me.
Room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
To the middle. Holmgren with the steal. For 3, Williams.
Get that.
DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Normally I make those.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Oh, now all right. Now I can call for pass more.
1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
I'm not making a comeback
Gobert in
anyway.
the corner.
Rudy Gobert could have shot that.
And he banks in the layup.
All right.
Love the pass.
Well, now I
there
can go for pass
from
more because
Gobert.
they weren't here.
Always nice when your
I wanna
big
get 40
man
points,
beats
so-
his teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Should have passed.
And it's McDaniels.
I'm gonna get that 40 points, Cryptic. We're gonna do this before this game ends. I just gotta make 2 threes and I get 40 points.
Holmgren with the steal.
Pass here.
Tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Thunder.
The one area
Okay,
that
I think I have an
stands
idea.
out
All right,
that
all right.
We've seen tonight from them, their impressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think
Ah.
it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty
All
hard
right.
to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a
Okay, I won't shoot that no more.
selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding
All right, pass. I'm in the
guys
corner. I'm
their
in faces on me. Don't
appropriate spots.
make that.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws
I won't
it
get 40
in.
points, but I got 36. That's all that matters. I want to get past my 37 though that I had last game. So
The fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
here, pass.
Outside Williams. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
39. Come on, Cryptic. If I get one more shot, I can get 40. Come on. I'll go for 2 this time. I don't need to go for 3. You get 40.
This game on ice.
Cryptic, you got 40
Just
points, right?
terrific Teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Come on, we just gotta get ball. Don't let him waste time. Don't let him waste time, so I can get 40.
Back to DiVincenzo.
No, shoot it. Shoot it. If I leave him open, he'll go to shoot it. Or yeah, he'll go to shoot it.
Down low.
All right. Let me get ball so I can get my 40 points.
Great game for him.
I'm not gonna go for 3. That's a dumb decision.
10 points and 10 rebounds. From 12 feet out.
Let's go, Jalen. 41 points.
And the bucket's good. So
And that doesn't even help them out.
Oklahoma City as
Let's
they get the
go.
win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball
What a
team by
game.
far tonight.
64
You
to
gotta
80.
commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so
What a game,
pumped
guys.
up.
Peace.